Welcome to Trader Wall, an online university for traders. You've probably heard of smart contracts if you're familiar with blockchain and cryptocurrency, but what exactly are they and how do they work? In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about smart contracts, how they work, their history, use cases, and why they're considered a groundbreaking innovation in the world of decentralized finance. Let's get started. Introduction. Smart contracts are an essential part of the blockchain ecosystem. Simply put, they are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into lines of code. These contracts automatically execute actions when preset conditions are met, eliminating the need for intermediaries like banks, lawyers, or notaries. By utilizing blockchain technology, smart contracts ensure transparency, security, and immutability, allowing for the execution of a wide range of agreements without human intervention. History and origin. The concept of smart contracts was first introduced in the 1990s by Nick Szabo, a computer scientist and legal scholar. He envisioned a way to automate contract execution without relying on a central authority. However, it wasn't until the launch of Ethereum in 2015 that smart contracts became widely accessible and practical for developers and businesses. Ethereum's decentralized platform allowed developers to write code that could interact with blockchain transactions, making it a key catalyst for the mainstream adoption of smart contracts. How smart contracts work. A smart contract works by storing conditions within code on a blockchain. When certain conditions are met, the contract automatically executes the agreed actions. For example, if two parties agree to exchange a digital asset, the smart contract will only execute the transaction if both conditions are fulfilled, such as one party paying the agreed amount of cryptocurrency and the other transferring ownership of the asset. The decentralized nature of blockchain ensures that these contracts are immutable, meaning once they're deployed, no party can alter the terms. This is achieved by distributing the contract across a network of computers, making it almost impossible to tamper with the contract. Smart contract components. Every smart contract has three main components: the contract's conditions, the actions that will be triggered, and the participants who will engage with the contract. For example, in a simple agreement for the sale of goods, the smart contract might stipulate, if party A sends 5 ETH, party B will transfer ownership of the goods to party A. The smart contract will contain the condition, payment of 5 ETH, the action, transfer of goods, and the participants, party A and party B. Why smart contracts are important. Smart contracts provide several key benefits over traditional contract execution. Automation and efficiency. By automating processes, smart contracts reduce the need for manual intervention, thus saving time and reducing errors. Reduced costs. Traditional contracts involve multiple intermediaries, lawyers, notaries, etc., each of whom charges fees. Smart contracts remove these intermediaries and cut down on transaction costs. Transparency and trust. Since the contract is on the blockchain, it is visible to all participants, ensuring that all terms are adhered to and that no party can alter the agreement without detection. Use cases of smart contracts. Smart contracts have a wide array of use cases. Decentralized finance, DeFi. In DeFi platforms, smart contracts automate processes such as lending, borrowing, and trading without the need for centralized banks or brokers. Supply chain management. Smart contracts can verify the authenticity of products and track them throughout the supply chain, ensuring transparency and reducing fraud. NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Smart contracts are used to create, transfer, and trade NFTs on platforms like Ethereum and Solana, automating ownership transfers. Legal agreements. Smart contracts can be used for everything from property transfers to insurance claims, automating the process and ensuring compliance. Advantages of smart contracts. Trustless transactions. Participants don't need to trust any party because the contract is executed automatically based on the terms written in code. Speed and cost. Processes that traditionally took days, such as legal reviews or bank transfers, can now happen within minutes or seconds. Security. The encryption and decentralization of the blockchain make it highly secure, preventing tampering or fraud. Challenges and limitations. Code vulnerabilities. If the smart contract's code contains bugs or security flaws, it could be exploited, leading to losses. Irreversibility. Once a smart contract is deployed, it cannot be changed. This means if there's a mistake or the terms are incorrect, it's difficult to fix. Legal enforceability. While smart contracts work in the digital world, many jurisdictions still do not recognize them as legally binding in the same way as traditional contracts. Popular platforms for smart contracts. Ethereum is the most widely used platform for smart contracts, thanks to its robust ecosystem and developer-friendly environment. However, other platforms like Solana and Binance Smart Chain, BSC, are gaining traction due to their high speed and low transaction costs, making them attractive alternatives for decentralized applications. How to create a smart contract. To create a smart contract, you would typically use a programming language like Solidity for Ethereum. Developers can use platforms like Remix IDE or Truffle Suite to write, test, and deploy their contracts. Once the contract is ready, it is deployed on the blockchain where it can interact with other users and smart contracts. Before deploying, it's essential to conduct thorough testing and auditing to avoid bugs and vulnerabilities. The future of smart contracts. As the blockchain space continues to evolve, smart contracts will become even more advanced and integrated into everyday life. We're likely to see more industries adopting them, from healthcare to real estate. With continued innovation, smart contracts could potentially eliminate the need for traditional intermediaries across a wide range of sectors, providing faster, cheaper, and more secure transaction methods. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for more on blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. Have any questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching and happy trading.